taking on the Miami
Nah,
Dolphins.
so keep me proud of me. Way before my time, man. That's a sign. I done got my mind right. I fucked around and got me a bag. Try to stop these choke. Oh, you think we need
Jason
her?
Sanders
You
now to
think we
get
need her?
this one
You
started,
think we need
and
her?
we are
Start the gas
underway
video.
from
Hey,
Hard
up.
Rock Stadium.
And
And we'll
I
see a
don't want
return
they
here
ain't
from
gonna
the end
never get
zone.
Texas, but just wait till time.
Well, a
Texas
dangerous
ain't gonna
return man
listen now.
showing it
I know
here.
these feelings hurt. I know they
Still
burn.
going
Keep your
past the
hands clean.
30.
Keep your hands no.
And he'll bring it back all the
No
way.
dog. Gonna leave you, gonna
Touchdown,
leave you, gonna crazy.
49ers.
Go away, wall. You about to go away, wall.
Jake Moody
Keep it
now for the
five,
point
bust your
after.
before he touches you.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
I bet he let it go.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate
They do
what
it.
they
Pop my
just
shit like
saw.
every time because I know they rock.
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Throwing to start here is Tua. And his first pass is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14, Dolphins nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Extra point try now for Moody. And oh, it's wide right. No good.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Berrios now from his end zone. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Bradley Chubb came in and got him. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Purdy taking a shot for Samuel. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 26-yard line. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They go with McCaffrey. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. Tyreek Hill. A big play there on the catch and run. 91 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Play action. Now it's Tua. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the 49ers are going to get possession of the football as time will... First quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 3-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone. And that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And going deep for Hill. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That should have been a blur.
From a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Here's a catch.
Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the Dolphins.
I was speaking close. I don't care about no G.
Timeouts and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Let's go.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll buy some time right.
Yeah. Go for me.
It's Durham Smythe.
I was speaking off. I don't care about no G. Yes, what?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
It's you.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Get off of me.
Get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
So we gonna body bag. Leave him missing. Jeff doing that this. Body bag. Leave him missing. Jeff doing that this. She said, "Call you tripping." Chongika, look, Mayo business. Wrap it with me. Turn that stove out. Turn on low, not pushing bowls out. Trail black with them bleaks in it. Chop up 10 with it. We pop back on loop. Head shot. Wanna see some wood. Dead plan. Y'all should put the clubs. Y'all playing with us. Playing with us. Something's wrong. Playing with us.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I open.
Oh my God!
Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe.
Now, one shit. Let's go up and aim and hit him. She said, "Call you chip." It's on geeky. Don't hold by your business.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't
matter how
they cover him well. If it's another big guy,
Cadillac
he bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it first and 10 at the 45. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's into the hands of Waddle downfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
Well, it looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Berrios now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive.
What's up,
then
bro?
you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives.
And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up.
A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Tua now on first down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long. long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chase Young able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Ooh, the kick.
At the goal line. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Yeah, he can make it.
And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 6. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd down and 1. Purdy looking to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings, 77 yards. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Tua. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right.
Tua now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half.
No
points
PI,
allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Tua going to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Tagovailoa on the throw on second down here. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Here's Mostert. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a second and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And his throw here's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel from 21 yards away. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
39. Dolphins 16.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down, 49ers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man Samuel. Touchdown!